my name's Nicole and I'm going to be talking to you a little bit today about cannabinoid hyperemesis syndrome. So this is something that I was recently diagnosed with, so I don't know too much about it yet, but I've had to do my own research because the doctors don't really like helping in situations like this, let's be honest. So cannabinoid hyperemesis syndrome is basically a condition that is brought on by marijuana. So people that are heavy users, that smoke daily over a long period of time, they're more likely to get this condition than, anyone else. And the only way to stop it, apparently, is by stop smoking. So this is going to be a little bit about my journey on how I'm going to give up smoking. I haven't done it yet. I am cutting down. Obviously, I've been using it daily for 10 years. It's not quite as easy to stop as I thought it would be. So what actually happens is it causes severe bouts of vomiting, and this is not like normal, sickness. This is like the devil is coming out of you, kill me now, sickness, that sort of thing, you know what I mean? Like, you feel the fiery depths of hell coming out, and even when it's not coming out, it's there. I was filling up buckets and buckets and buckets of sick, and it was awful. And I didn't even know the trick about being in the bath or shower. So I thought I was dying. I went to the hospital the first time it happened, and the hospital just thought it was food poisoning because I'd been to a barbecue the day before. I wasn't so sure about it because, well, no one else got ill from the barbecue and I didn't eat anything different to anyone else. But, they filled me up with IV fluids, they got me hydrated again, got me feeling better, and sent me on my way. So then, exactly 1 month later, same thing happened. I've woken up and severe vomiting just will not stop. I don't feel, I can't move. I'm just sat there like throwing up into a bucket. Now luckily, well, or not so luckily for the people that live in my building, I'm a very loud thrower-upper. So when this has gone on for like 3 or 4 days, like people kind of got a bit worried and they come and checked on me. Eventually, the concern grew as I was deteriorating. I wasn't eating, I wasn't keeping nothing down, I was dehydrated, so I got sent to hospital again. And this is the second time that I've been sent to hospital because of it. Wrong way. But yeah, so this time they was able to diagnose me, and honestly I thought it was, a load of codswallop, but turns out it wasn't. So the information they gave me was, Nicole, you have cannabinoid hyperemesis syndrome, you need to stop smoking, do you understand? And I'm looking at them like, okay, yeah, I understand. And then he says, you've got to quit smoking. Alright. And that's it. Now, as many of you watching this video are probably smokers, no one's ever going to tell you to not quit. They're not going to tell you, you could just bring it down. He told me nothing. I knew nothing about it. I didn't even believe it was real. I thought he was just trying to get me out of hospital as quick as possible. But I did have scans done in my cervix area because it so happened that this sickness was coinciding with my period. So it was a really fun time for me. 2 months in a row. So I had some scans done, my downstairs area, and everything was fine. So I was kind of a little bit disappointed to hear that everything was fine because that meant what is wrong with me. I still didn't believe in this cannabinoid hyperemesis syndrome. Like, hadn't even looked into it. I didn't believe in it. It sounded like a load of old tosh. So now I come home and, you know, as normal, I roll myself a big fat joint, smoke it, then roll another one and smoke it, and another one, and then I start feeling a bit sick again. So I'm like, oh my God, I better slow down. And then this made me think back to that doctor that said that I had cannabinoid hyperemesis syndrome. That little 3-second conversation that I had with a doctor. And I was like, what the hell was that even called? And then I found it on Google and read the symptoms, and, you know, I could not deny that I had it. Like, I had all the symptoms, and it's something that starts way before the profuse vomiting. Like, there was a few years ago, basically, I used to vomit every morning. I thought it was normal. I hate mornings, so I just thought, you know, I just don't like mornings. But it turns out my dislike for mornings wasn't quite to do with me vomiting, it was the amount of marijuana I was smoking. So, yeah. So that leads me to where I am now, basically. I will soon be starting my journey of giving up the green. I am not looking forward to it. I have cut down massively, but I know you've got to stop totally for CHS to just not be a problem anymore. So that's the journey I'm going down, and I will be sharing it with you. There are going to be some bad days, probably a lot of bad days, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. I tried already to do it cold turkey. I lasted 2 days, and no. So here we are, starting a journey together. If you didn't know what CHS was, I mean, I suggest you have a look at it. I'm not no expert, but I can tell you that nothing in this world would make me give up smoking until I got that sickness. And oh my gosh, I am so scared of it happening again. So yeah, that's all that I'm going to talk about for today. Not very professional or anything, but that's just my output on CHS. If you've got the condition, or, you know, let me know how you've suffered in the comments below. I'm going to be doing my journey, like I said, so if you want to hear more about how it goes, feel free to subscribe. Thank you.